Welcome to another edition of Running with the Bulls pregame show. Jason Lockhart inside the Bulls locker room before tonight's matchup between the Bulls and the Aces. It's the rubber match of this three-game series after the Bulls came away with a wild 6-5 win last night against the Aces. It was in overtime when they got the win. Bulls were trailing 3-0 after 20 minutes. Then they score 5 times in the second period, including 4 goals in the span of 1 minute and 31 seconds. Dale Mitchell with 4 points in the game. Jordan Morrison and Dean Willett each with 3 points in the game, and Willett scoring the winner in overtime. Tonight, a special night. It is LGBT night. The Bulls will be wearing these specialty LGBT jerseys. They will also be auctioned off during the game, with portion of the proceeds going to SF Pride. Right now, we'll hear from the Bulls President, GM, head coach, Pat Curcio. Joined now by President, GM, head coach, Pat Curcio. Pat, what can you talk about the last 41 minutes of the game last night?
That was a crazy one. I would say an old shootout at the old corral, but we didn't play very well in the first period. I think the guys, our leaders, really stepped up and decided it was time to start working, and it really showed our players that we expect a lot out of. Jordan Morrison, Dean Willett, Dale Mitchell. They made a big difference, and they were the difference in the hockey game last night. And you've got to give Besko credit. He battled to the end and helped us get a win.
So you scored 4 goals in 1:31. We're still trying to figure out if that's a record. Is that the greatest 91 seconds in Bulls history?
Oh, for sure. That might be the greatest 91 seconds in my coaching career and playing career. I think it was incredible, the speed, and we weren't going to be said no to, that's for sure. These guys, they kept coming shift after shift there, and even the power play was impressive, the way they moved the puck. So I'm very proud of those guys, the way they played in those, especially the whole second period. And
it seemed like also, even in the third period, the Aces were just scrambling. They had the puck. They had all this time in the world, and they still didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I thought they got a lucky bounce on tying goal, but from there on in, we continued to dominate and played real well. And that's the way we need to play a tenacious game, and we need lots of energy to do so. And we had a lot of scoring chances in the third. We hit the crossbar. We missed posts. We had opportunities to win before overtime, and I felt that we deserved that the way we played the last 40 minutes.
You mentioned the power play, but the penalty kill, once again, you had to kill off a 5-on-3 in the third period.
Yeah, it's not good for my health, these 5-on-3s, I tell you, being on the bench there. But the guys have been great. They're figuring out what needs to be done, and it starts with our goaltender being outstanding. So, kudos to our penalty kill for sure.
I'm going to assume tonight you're not going to want another 6-5 barn burner.
I'd rather not. Not great for the blood pressure, but I'll take any way we can find a win.
And finally, tonight, it's LGBT night. The players are going to be wearing specialty jerseys. Just talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's a big deal. I think that the guys are showing a lot of pride, and they're doing the right thing. They're showing that everyone's equal in this world, and I think it's great that we're able to support it.
All right, Pat, go get them tonight.
Thanks, Jason.
Pat Curcio joining us on your Bulls Broadcast Network.